What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kasey, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. This video is a little bit of a struggle. I know at the beginning of the year, a lot of people are starting businesses, building brands, focus on accomplishing those goals, and I'm here for all of those things. And so my goal is to continue to grow my real estate business, hopefully have a team by the end of the year. And so I'm really just trying to put in all the steps that I have to make that goal like a reality. Being a business owner is hard. And not that I thought that it was going to be easy, but I'm like, there are so many obstacles to overcome. And if there are, like, I'm in business by myself and I want to grow this team, like my team, and it feels like I'm doing everything like all alone. And so there are just a couple of things that if you are starting a business in 2022 or 2023, excuse me, here's some things that you should keep in mind. Now, I've been in real estate for 4 years, and so I've been like, honestly, I feel like a lot of real estate agents say that they've been a business owner since they got their license, which is true. Like, you do own your own business, but technically you're like 1099 employee. So you do work for a brokerage, or you are a contractor for a brokerage. And if your business model is not like structured like a business, then really you're just an agent and not a realtor, or you're just like showing property and making money, and you're not really growing and expanding an actual business past that. So first things first, I want to talk about like business operations, scheduling things. This year, like, my goal is to like really get hyper focused on scheduling myself for things, really getting out there, like to mixers, networking events. I signed up for a co-working space, and so I get to meet so many lovely ladies here because it's like all women here. But anyway, and so I'm really just working on like scheduling, making sure that I'm where I need to be, and making sure that I actually have a timeline for how I want my business to grow. At what point will I be ready for this next step? And really just like creating an asana for like my life or my business steps, where it's like it doesn't trigger until like I'm done with this one step. Also like legalization, like making sure that all of like my business accounts match my LLC, and making sure I have an LLC, and making sure like I have a tax account and business accounts, and making sure that, you know, I'm really separating my money a lot better than I was before. And then even when it comes to growth, like what growth is good growth, and like making sure that I'm thriving in my growth area and not like stunting my growth or like bottlenecking my business to make sure that it can continue to thrive the way I want to. When it comes to business operations, I personally have decided to hire a business coach, someone to help keep me accountable, someone that I can throw out like suggestions or work through things together with me, since I really don't have like a co-owner or anything like that. So I decided to hire a business coach. And one of my real estate friends said that as soon as she got a coach, like her business like took off, started doing 30 deals in a year. And I know that like that can depend on several different factors, but if there's someone out there that can help me optimize my business, then I definitely want to do that. And maybe you have like a specialized business coach in your particular field, or maybe you can have a mentor or someone like that to help you, you know, grow. Because and one thing that we're going to get to is like support, just making sure that you have that business support just like you would any other type of support. So yeah. Next is marketing. So I get a lot of my clients through social media, especially Instagram, and I'm trying to like focus a little bit too on YouTube, which is why I'm here today. But just making sure that I'm being consistent with my online brand, with my brand, and who I am, being authentic as well, like with who I am and on social media. So I don't have, you know, so it's just like a lot of like overthinking, and also just making sure that you're using social media in the right way, and also staying in compliance. So as a real estate agent, like there are certain like social media compliance things, laws that you have to abide by, and like how you post certain things. And so honestly, I just had my broker reach out to me yesterday because I forgot to put in something in my captions or And so I had to add that in. And so just making sure that you're staying on top of not just posting content, but making sure that you're staying in state and federal like regulations. And then making sure that you're reaching the right audience. Like, yes, you can grow on social media with follower counts and all that great stuff, but how many of those things actually convert into actual clients? Because of course, like, I want to continue to be present on social media. Like, I do love that type of content, but also my business is real estate. So if I'm not getting clients from social media, then how do I pivot? Or how do I go about fixing that? Because that's the issue. Speaking of like not getting clients, lead generation sources, I'm still trying to figure out what really works for me. Like when I was a brand new agent, like I was on a team, they had Zillow leads, and so we would just follow up on Zillow leads. But now that I'm a standalone agent, like where am I getting my leads from? How do I want to continue to connect with people and help them buy and sell in the Middle Tennessee area and invest? But so right now my lead source, referrals, social media, and neighborhood farming. And so really this year, and this is part of the reason why I want to have a coach, is really seeing my conversion rate in those areas. Like I know that I get majority of my clients from social media, and then the other part is like through referral. But sometimes like that referral comes from someone that follows me on social media. Like I don't close them, but I close their family members, but I've never met them before. I meet them on social media, if that makes sense. So like actually tracking my conversion rate, actually tracking like my lead sources, and making sure that I'm staying in contact with the people I need to. Also in my lead sources, I do quarterly events for potential clients or anyone that is a past client that wants to invite a friend or whatever. So I do that for my lead sources. And so going back a hair with social media, like it's really hard to like, for me, let me speak for me. At first it seemed really hard to like be super present like on social media and be super present like in person. And I knew about Canva and I knew about Facebook Business like Suite, which you can post content on there, but it's like actually taking the time to do those things. And so I know we're only like in the third week of the year, but I've already done a photo shoot with my girl Jade to like get some content, and I've been scheduling that content, and it's been like I've been growing on social media, on Instagram, and that's been super good. And I've actually had a lot of people in person tell me that they love my new content, all that great stuff. But I just need to be more intentional with actually scheduling it and getting it off my phone, because it's not that I don't get the content, it's that it does not get to you, and that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? So this year we are on social media's neck, 10 toes down. Okay. Ways as a business owner to continue to grow is by having a good support system. And sometimes that could look a lot different for a lot of different people. And so for me, I know what type of support I thrive in now and what type of support I don't thrive in. And I really don't want to like go into that right this moment. But that's also why I joined the co-working space that's completely full of just women, because I do want to be surrounded by more women, especially like in industries that or in life that has so many men. But anyway, so I just wanted to be around more like-minded women that are trying to build businesses, find connections with those women in order to be a better business owner. And maybe there's something that I need to know from them. Also, like talking to family is kind of like iffy for me. Like it really just depends on like what section of my business I want to talk to them about. Like my mom really likes to help with the events part, like my quarterly events. So that's all I talk to her about in my business is just the events. My friends, like I try not to complain like to them because it's so much to explain. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much to explain, like when it comes to real estate terms and then all the things. So And then sometimes it's just easy to feel super misunderstood, especially if you're going at this alone, or maybe you're in an industry alone and there really aren't like a lot of people that you could talk to that you know personally that already know you and get you. At least that's my thing. I don't like to re-explain who I am to other people, and that could be part of the problem. But anywho, so that my solution for this part is joining a co-working space full of entrepreneurial women, Black business-minded women. And then the thing about budgeting, being a business owner just has so many things to go through, child. So being a business owner and having a budget, that's one thing that I'm going to talk to my business coach about, is having a budget. Because I be like on my Ariana Grande, like I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. That's me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if this is what I want, then I'm going to get it and I'm going to figure out a way to pay for it. But I know that like moving forward, like doing investments or like eventually getting a building or like anything like that, like I need to show P&L, and my girl Angelita Springer is trying to like help me with that. Jesus, we gonna pray. But like just creating an actual like realistic budget, like not like a household budget is cool, but there are so many factors when it comes to business operations that you need to include in your budget. And when you're, you know, honestly, like I get paid last in my business, so there's that. Inspiration. So my goal this year is to read 24 books this year, which is only 2 books a month. You guys saw that on my vision board. If you haven't seen my vision board video, then go back and check it out. But is my why, like I feel like I'm just a natural born like entrepreneur. Like I love like selling things, like I love like run like operational things, and so it's very hard to like not be inspired. I feel like being inspired is like not the right word, but like I was listening to someone talk the other day, and it was like, continue to ask why. Like if your why is to make money, then why is that your answer? You know what I mean? And then so you take it like layer by layer by layer till you get your actual why. And so I'm going to actually work on that this weekend over a bottle of wine. I did say bottle. But like I really want to like know, like, because I thrive in a hustle culture, and that's not a good thing. And I love like the aspect of getting out there, getting to the grind. I love that. You know what I mean? And that's where I thrive. I'm like a lion hunting the prey. A lioness, rather. But anyway, so I really want to go through that exercise of like really I'm going to write it down. Like, here's my why, and why is that my why? Why is this? You know what I mean? So though, like, honestly, if you are starting a business in 2023, just know that I'm here for you. I appreciate you for doing whatever it is that you do, and I want to support you in that. And this channel is like really just exploring all the facets of Kasey, and being a business owner is definitely number 1 on my list. So that's also why I wanted to come on here and do this video. So if you are not already, please follow me on all social media accounts. And if you know anyone that is looking to buy or sell or invest in Middle Tennessee, then please give me a call. And I'd love to help. If you also are a first-time home buyer, I love you guys. Please let me know if you need a buyer consult as well. Okay, thanks guys. See you in the next video. Bye.